Welcome, everyone, to an NCAA.com March Madness NCAA Tournament Skype session. I'm Andy Katz, pleased to be joined by Gregg Nigl, who right now is the only one in America, we're going to assume the only one in the world, who has predicted a perfect bracket. So you're better than me right now, like a lot of other people. Although I still have my Elite Eight and my Final Four and championship game intact, but I'm not as good as you right now, Gregg. So let's first talk about your rationale here. When you were putting together this bracket, what were you essentially looking for in terms of making the selections early in the tournament, in the first round, the second round, to get to an eventual, actually, Gonzaga, we share that, Gonzaga national champion?
Yeah, so, I mean, I'm a huge Big Ten fan. I watch a lot of Big Ten games, so I know those teams pretty well. But, I mean, obviously I watched, like, North Carolina and Duke, and I've seen Virginia play, but a lot of the other teams, you know, I've never seen them play this year. So it's really listening to people on the news, you know, bracketology, reading some stuff, and honestly just luck or going with what school I like better.
All right, so which was the game you think early in the tournament where you totally took a flyer and you were kind of surprised that you were right that they ended up winning?
Probably UC Irvine. Yeah.
Why'd you go with them over Kansas State?
Because last summer my family went to California and we have friends. My friend works for UC Irvine. We stayed with them, and that's pretty much it. It's a nice place.
All right, some of the other early upsets. Why Liberty? Why Murray State? What'd you see there?
Murray State, because of what I heard on bracketology. Liberty, I don't know. Liberty's was a 5-12 matchup, right?
Correct.
Yeah, I know those ones, you know, historically tend to be the ones to go to for an upset. So I went with Liberty, you know, being the 12th seed.
All right, why Oregon over Wisconsin?
Again, listening to bracketology with Oregon, you know, I know that they're healthy again and playing great basketball. They played well in their conference tournament. So, and plus, my wife and I used to live in Washington, so we visit Oregon, and I love it. It's a great state.
So at what point Sunday night did you realize you were perfect?
It wasn't Sunday night. It was Monday when my phone started blowing up and people were trying to contact me. And I thought it was a hoax at first. And, you know, Daniel Wilco at, you know, NCAA.com, who was the first person to sort of let me know. And he told me to look online. And once I saw that, I knew it was for real. I wasn't even following this bracket because it was the fourth one I filled out, and it was just among some friends from Michigan, and you know, just for fun. And I wasn't even looking at that one.
You know, looking ahead to the rest of your bracket, as we mentioned, you've got Gonzaga, and it's Gonzaga, Kentucky in the title game. Is that right?
Yep.
Now, no PJ Washington. So how are you feeling about that pick?
Not so good. Yeah. I've never been a huge North Carolina fan, so you know, I went with Kentucky again. Currently living in Ohio, we go down to Kentucky sometimes. It's a great state, it's fun. I just didn't want to see North Carolina go, so I picked them. But yeah, without Washington, I'm not feeling so good. Who knows? Maybe they'll surprise people. It's March Madness.
All right, so we'll see what happens in the Sweet 16, Elite Eight, and Final Four. We'll see if this new fame continues into next weekend. All right, but before I let you go, Gregg, going against your bracket, if there's one upset that you could see happening to actually beat your bracket, what would it be?
Michigan Wolverines. I hope they go all the way.
All right, that's against your bracket. You're rooting for them out west. Great.
Yep.
Thanks, Gregg.
Yep.
Good luck.
All right, thank you.